All right, welcome back. So we are picking up right where we left off in the last episode, looking at the gas fuel generator. And before we jump into that, just want to say thank you to the viewers. Uh, Definitely motivating seeing the views coming in. So thank you so much for that. So let's jump back into it. So let's get our suit off. Let's get some more water. Need to fix the water. We need to turn our water back on. Get some more food. Get some potatoes cooked up. That. And there's that. Okay, so good on that. And I think in today's episode, the goal will be doing a trade platform. So to do that, we are going to need the trading. So I think it's in this printer if I remember right. Atma. Landing pad basic. And let's get 60 of those printed. So we're gonna need copper and steel. So got some copper there. Temperature's high enough. Okay. So we'll put that on basic. On our furnace, get some more copper thrown in there. Get some more copper. Tossed into the furnace. There we go. And get a little bit more. All right. See, we have 10 in there. Perfect. So we'll need some more steel. So it's going to be iron. Iron. 1, 2, 3. And we just need coal. Got some coal here. Let's bump that up to max size. There we go. Just a little bit of copper. There's our steel. Okay, so there's 10. Some more, and we are out of frames. Let's make some more frames. Iron frames. Let's do 30 of them. It's that. That back up. Get some more iron. Too high. Let's see. Get some more iron in there. Throw another 10 out there. Get a little bit more iron in there. We'll need it. Okay, so there's all that. Get a little bit more copper. Cobalt can just go in there. Cobalt. Anything else we want to do? Probably not. So, that's 30. And then gold. And gold. Oh. Okay. So there's that. We can get rid of stuff. We don't need it for now. I don't need the glass either. There we go. Glass, I just put back in there. So there's our frames. The O2 filter, we'll just put right there for now. There's 40 pipes. Put back in there. Okay. And then some sheets. 200. So we're up to 40. While we're waiting, let's just do all of this. Getting the base up as those are getting printed off. Okay, so that's all the nickel. Let's do silicon. The gold process through. That's all the gold. Okay, silicon. Okay, yeah, it's all the silicon that we got. Do the rest of this iron. So there's that. All right, and we are out of steel. So cables. Let's do a stack of cables. There. That's all the iron. And that's the lead. Oh. Iron. Lead. Okay, so we got all that up there. All this. We got our sheets. We got steel, a little bit of steel sheets. We could use some more. And we'll just do 50. And those are all done. Cable, heavy cable, 50 of those. Okay. And we're done with the furnace for now, so we will put that back to just normal. So we'll get these heavy cables printed up. Here's all that. Drink some more water. Eat the rest of this potato. Top up our food, water. Now. Okay. So let's jump down here and add that other volatile filter. Good. Check on this. Yeah, so still got a little bit of pressure in there. So that's good. Gas fuel generator still running. Power is up to 42% now. Let's see. Is it on? Not kicking on. What's the issue? Fuel. We are out of fuel. Okay. Throw some volatiles and oxide in. So there's that. We do have this on that I definitely forgot about. So we got 12 liters of water in there. Still a little too hot, so we gotta wait on it to cool down. But that's fine. And then go stock our jetpack while we are waiting. Okay. Yeah, so generator should kick back on. Good. Yeah, so only thing this is waiting for. We got a bunch of oxygen, so we're just waiting on volatiles. And it is still working through that. Okay. So let's take this frame here. And gives us 3, 6, 9, 12. If we go out to here, this welded up. This is where our trade platform will go. This around like that. Let's see. I think we will pop that out one more. So we'll go right there. And then we're going to do a 5x5. So 3. Yep. So I just need to go out one more. 4, 5. Get these welded up. And that back. Swap out battery on our welder. So there's that. There's that one. There's that one. And two, 1, 2, and 1, 2. And our blank. All right. So there's that. And then we want our power. Have it come in right there. Okay. So welder, steel sheet. And I think we need okay. Yeah, just that. That's good. And then side. Steel sheets. That's good. And then iron frames. Let's do 60. A view. Let's take the rest of our iron, toss it in there. It's our heavy coils. The other thing we need is a satellite dish. I'm gonna do some medium ones for now. I got some steel in there. How about over here? Just iron. Okay. Yeah, I really don't want to do a mining trip at the moment, so let's go like this and pop everything out. Okay, so we could do 3 of them. 3 medium. dishes. Okay. Oh. That. All right, it's gonna take a while to print up. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of time. Okay. Back out. In the meantime, we can get the heavy cable moved over there. So I think the way we are going to do this, just come put it out like this. And just bring it right along here. There's that. And we'll also bring it along this way. There we go. That way we have access to it right over here. I think this is where I will set up the computer. That way we can check our trades from inside the base. So let's get the rest of this wired up. There's that. And if we check, there we go. Perfect. So here's our landing pad. So we'll need a computer and then the board for it. And let's see, how do I want to do this? We have our big 5x5 here. I don't like that floating. Okay. So I got our 5x5 here. We can do, let's do a 3x3 over here. Let's pop this out to there. I think the way we will do this is, so we'll do 1, 2, 3. Okay. So this will be our 3x3. And then right here we will do the power for this one. that might cause an issue. Cable grinder. Okay. So it should be, yeah, right there. I think that might cause an issue if these are connected. So go here. Yeah, could be. Actually, I want them to. So 5x5 is coming in from that way. I think our 3x3 will have it come in from this way, so there's no issues. And then 1, 2. There, right there. There's that. That. And then that. Okay. Oh, just pop this one out here. Turn that one on. Perfect. So this is 5x5 landing pad. A. And 3x3 landing pad. Okay. We got those set up. As a power, we are up to 58%. Awesome. Let's do some more volatiles, some more oxygen. Jump back in the base. Actually, yep. Put these back. Put that in there. Oh, wrong one. Okay. And there's that. Oh, forgot about those. Okay. And then put those over there. Have our computer right here. And I like doing the big screen. It's just a little easier to see on it. So there's that. Hit it with a screwdriver. And then we need, what is it called? I think it's communications motherboard, right? Trading. Yeah, communications. So communications motherboard, one of you.
Hydration critical.
And flashing in air because we do not have, oops. Probably died because lack of water, I'm pretty sure. Okay. So let's jump out there and get the satellite dishes set up. And for that, I think I will put them over here. So let's grab some more frames. One medium satellite dish there. And there's the next one. Okay. Get that wired up. Or welded up. Out of power again. Okay. That. Got power again. Some more frames wired up. Yep, right there. Okay. Get these wired up. Or welded up. Okay, there's that. I just need steel, 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 and wrench, 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 and plastic sheet. Now, I only got two. One, two, so I need some more plastic sheets. We can at least get all of these. Here. And we'll need some more cabling for that. So we'll get more cabling, one more plastic sheet, do that, and then more volatiles in, and some more oxide. Battery is slowly charging. I died, so swap him out. Portable light. Okay. So we need plastic sheets. Plastic sheets to 50 of you. Then cable 50 of you. Restock that. Take our suit off for now. Almost. There we go. Here's that. So it's seeing the dish. And we can see both landing pads on there. Awesome. There's that. Okay, and then iron frames. Let's use some more of those. We'll need them anyways. No luck. Wondering if one of those heavy cables had gone into the mining belt tool slot. We were lucky, but no luck. Okay, so that's good. Power is good. Okay. Head back up there. While we're waiting. That. So everything is wired up. Perfect. There's that. Okay, so this guy I want max power. And then I am going to want you. I'll set you guys all to 25 on vertical. And horizontal to you 270. So 25, 270. This one will be 180. We'll wire these up to, I think, a dial. So 25. Let's set you to 90. And I do 45. Yeah, do 45. Do 70, and then we'll set this guy to 180. Yeah, 180. So that guy should look that way. This guy looks this way. This guy looks this way. And then when I make the fourth one, this guy will just look that way. So there's that. And what we could do is put a area power supply on there. Set these guys up to max power and then just flip them on, flip them off. Or I guess I could do it as on a dial. Either way. So let's go here. Get some more volatiles. More oxide. And let's check on our water. So we are not cooling because have that running. Okay, so up to 22 liters of water in there. So once that cools down, we can push that into the water pipe. That's about that. Take this off. Put that in there. Put our plastic away. We got the rest of these frames. Must have ran out of iron. Yep. Okay. Got those. Let's do. Should actually just be able to use a logic IO and then do a logic batch writer. Yeah, so we'll do batch writer and then logic switch dial. So do our dial there. That. There's that. There's that. So in will be dial, output type will be medium satellite dish, and I think it is setting that we need. And max. Let's look. Satellite, medium, satellite dish. So, if I remember right, I'm pretty sure it's setting that we need. And then setting, and I think it's 7,500. Does that go up high enough? No, it does not. Okay. So instead of doing that, do I have memory? Does not look like it. Okay. So let's grab one memory. We will do this, go like this, 7,500. If we turn that on, screwdriver, so N will be logic memory. Yeah, we do that. Yep. And yep, so power went up, so you can kind of see right over my crosshair, the dial switch had gone up. So if we do 500, turn that on, we can see the dial switch changed. So that's one way we could easily control it. In that case, let's do one more memory. And logic, IO, one more view. Oops. So we want this to be evaporator 500.
Hydration critical.
Do a evaporator there. Oops. And evaporator 7,500. And 700. And we're gonna take in
Hunger critical.
logic memory 7,500, output to medium satellite dishes, and setting. So now we can go like that, sets all the power to 500, or go like that and set it all to 7,500. So let's go right there. Let's fix our food and water. Here's our water fixed.
Hunger caution.
And our food fixed. Once we slowly eat this potato, there we go. There's that. And let's look for a trader. So plants are us, 58 degrees from contact, 130, 69. So we want this guy. Interrogate. Turn that off, turn that on. Contacted. And yeah, we want them on the 3x3. There's that. So we'll set our power down low again. Now let's do a area. Actually, yeah, I think area power supply would be the easiest way to do this. So we'll just do one. And all I am doing is putting our area power supply right here. This is that. And it should be done with that. Like that. And then I can go. So that's on and that's off. So that will kill power to our satellite dishes. So that's good. Traders out there. So let's go see if we can get anything from our trader. And we do have 200 credits. I think that might be enough to get us some basic seeds. Let's go take a look. There's that. Let's get some more volatiles in there now. Power is 64. So, and we're using, yeah, about just over, right around 6 kilowatts. There's that. Talk to our trader. Looks like this is all, oh, here we go. So we definitely want, let's see. Can we get soybean seeds? So we can make bread with the wheat. But bread by itself does not increase your food stars up to 4 stars. It will keep it at 4 stars, but it won't increase it up to 4 stars. So we would need some soybean seeds. Let's buy one of those. And anything that we could sell, so we can get at least 50. Try selling a plant spicer. What do we need for this? Should have those. So let's see if we can sell a plant spicer. Is that ratio correct? We really missing that much from? No? Okay. So I'm doing something wrong with that, so we'll need to look at that later. So we're down to about 57 degrees. We're getting there. Let's dump our seeds. So the plan will be using the soybeans to make oil, and then using that oil with the potatoes to make fries. So if we look, fries, so French fries, so you need oil and potatoes, and then this will bring your I think fries give you a mood boost, right? Yeah, soy oil made from soybeans, organics and food. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, quality best. Okay, yeah, I think it's the like chocolate stuff. That will give you a mood boost. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure fries will something spicer, so stellite. Just shy. Okay. I could do an analyzer. I think we can do one of those and sell it. To get the 50 that we need for that. This I'll put back in there. Yeah, analyzer I'm pretty sure we'd sell to get at least 50 to get some wheat seeds. Then that will be the basic stuff that we need. Okay, so here's this. There's that. Do this guy and okay, guess not. So he wants a splicer or a stabilizer. Okay. Guess we will put this back. Okay, so jump back in here. Can't make any of that. We'd need electrum for that. We do not have. Okay. So look, what do we need for this? Silver, silicon, cobalt. We have all that. So 2 silicon. We need 100 silicon. So 100 silicon. 50 cobalt. And 50 silver. We got silver here. And 50 silver. Okay, so make that and then see. Edit. Just looking at my code real quick to see what number I need to turn it to on the dial to make light. Okay, yeah, last one, number 10. All right, so number 10. There we go. Let's heat that up. Let's take our suit off. So splicer, and then Inconel. I don't think I have any of that anywhere else. Yeah. Okay. We'll get that process through. So we need 10 to 20 and 1.8, so really high temperature. So that's what it's working on right now, is it's balancing out that pressure and then bumping up the temperature. Yeah, so it needs to be less than 20 for pressure. So it jumps up to heat and then instantly jumps over to vent. That's gonna slowly work its way up. And we need 1.8 at a minimum, so it's gonna take a second. Let's drink some more water. Go check on our water. Speaking of that, close this. Down to 28. Perfect. So close that, and that will suck all the pressure out of here before it freezes. We have that. So we will open this and open up our pump. There's that. So that will push everything into here. We have our CO2 collection right here, so collecting CO2. We have water pumping in here. And there we go. Got water going in. Okay. That's good. Let's throw some more volatiles in. Oxide. How's that going? So we got a good amount in there. That's going through. Our oxygen is good. We even got some nitrogen now. Awesome. So
Jetpack critical.
fill up our nitrogen tank. Our jetpack. There we go. So gonna take a little bit of time for that to mount. Generator is working. Should take a look and see what's going on with the ratio. Look at that real quick. Import. Is that okay? So charge ratio, got that stored in 13. Good. Okay. Okay, so we're setting that correctly in max. And setting that correctly in charge. And then dividing charge and max. Hmm. And just not updating the LED screens correctly. Could be. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have to troubleshoot that um, later. I'll go through and troubleshoot that later in episodes. So let's jump back into the base. There's that. Yeah, our temperature is rising in here. So we need to add some more cooling on the base. Okay, just throw some fuel in there. Otherwise, it's going to take a little bit for it to heat up. There we go. Don't think there's any issues. Get a screenshot of that. Might be our thumbnail for this episode. So there's that. So once it jumps under 20, we should be good. Needs a little bit more heat. Come on. There you go. Give it a little help. Come on. Just a little hotter. Come on. There you go. There you go. Come on. Almost there. A little bit more heat. Come on. You're just going back and forth with it right there. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Empty it out real quick. There we go. Come on. Huh. That looks pretty cool. All right. There we go. Now, throw that in there and make us one. So once we get this traded, all right, there's that. Go like that. Reset it. Perfect. Yeah, so once we get this traded for, we will have all the basic materials that we need, or seeds that we need. And then we should have more water in the system. Yep, 2.35. And about our tank. 10 liters in there, perfect. So that works again. And we got water in those again. So let's go sell this. Get enough money for some wheat seeds. Talk to him. So one of these. Got some more cash now. Then we can buy some wheat seeds. We can get the soybeans and wheat seeds planted, which I'll do that between episodes, and then get some. Will be good to have some fries going, and then get some bread going as well to hold us over. So there's that. And I think with that, we will end the episode here. So thank you so much for sticking around and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Got everything processed through. We got our trading dock set up. Got all that ore processed. Now I need to go mine some more ore, so I'll do that between episodes as well. We got our basic seeds going, so we'll be able to grow those. Should have those ready for you for the next episode, and then we won't have to worry about our water as much since we'll have 175% water now. So that was the whole goal of getting that trading platform set up so we can get those seeds. So thank you so much, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.